What more can you tell us about these attacks?
Well, we understand these attacks began when militants attacked a checkpoint and a restaurant on a highway linking the capital Baghdad and the south of the country. That was followed by 2 suicide attacks, one of them in a car apparently filled with explosives. This is in the province of Diyalqa, in the city of Nazariya. Now, this is a Shiite majority area, as is all of South Iraq. It's an area where there's plenty of people attending pilgrims. We are hearing reports that Iranian nationals, quite likely those attending pilgrimages, are among the dead. They're near the cities of Karbala and Najaf. Now, we are also hearing reports from local media that the Hashad al-Shabi militia, that's an Iranian-backed militia, which is involved in the fight against ISIS, may have been killed, as well as some pilgrims as well, but those reports unconfirmed for the moment.
Why this kind of violence by the Islamic State group now?
Well, the Islamic State is hemorrhaging territory, both in Syria and in Iraq, and there are real questions to how long the Islamic State so-called caliphate can continue to exist. They've lost their Iraqi capital, Mosul. They've lost Tal Afar. They're likely to lose Hawija. That's the next big battle coming up in Iraq. Over the border in Syria, they really are being squeezed in their capital, Raqqa, in Deir ez-Zor as well. Now, on the surface, that may seem like good news for the region, good news for Iraqis, but ISIS is adapting to this new environment. They're carrying out bolder, more spectacular attacks. We've seen this kind of thing here in Europe as well, in Turkey and over the border in Syria, particularly in Kobani, in the Kurdish region. So rather than trying to control territory, it's likely that ISIS are going to revert to what we used to see when we used to call them Al-Qaeda in Iraq back during the US occupation. That's a much more insurgent-style tactics, more focused on suicide attacks rather than physically holding territory. So we may well see more tactics like this as they continue to lose ground.
All right, thank you very much for your analysis, Nadia.